Hey guys, Mike here from Black Rhino Off-Road. Here today, back at home with my Jeep behind me. We were at Rausch Creek this past Friday, April 21st through Sunday the 23rd. And I got to take the Jeep out for the very first time after all the mods that have been done and kind of stretch the legs a little bit, you know, do a shakedown run, make sure everything held up, nothing was loose, nothing wasn't, you know, working or functioning the way that it should be. And it was great. I had a blast. It was actually like driving a whole new vehicle. There was a lot that it was doing that I didn't even realize that it was capable of. I mean, I had an idea that it was capable of, and I knew it probably could do it, but you know, I before had never been the driver on a rig that actually just wanted to go and function and crawl on some of these obstacles, and you know, really just not have to like beat myself up or the vehicle up to make the obstacle. So it was a great time. The shakedown run went very, very good. There is a little bit of tuning that needs to get done to the coilovers, but other than that, they're dialed in pretty nicely, so that was cool. So what I wanted to do is just take some time and let you guys, you know, see some of the work that, you know, has been done, you know, as she sits right now. You know, a big thanks to Joe from OGOB Racing. You know, he got a lot done, and he got a lot done last minute too, because he was actually heading out to Tennessee for comp for We Rock. But yeah, and then I was able to get it home and do some maintenance and a few other things, throw a new MagnaFlow exhaust on there. And oh, excuse me for yawning, I'm exhausted still. So anyway, let's start with it. So up front we have the new leaf springs from Alkin. They are supposed to be 0-inch lift, but as you can see, there's a slight arc to it, so I wouldn't necessarily say 0-inch lift, but it's definitely flatter, you know, than the springs that I had on there before. And overall, it brought the ride height down about 3¼ inches. So that was really, really nice, especially with the short little shackles I have up front as well. And then the fun stuff, of course, happens in the rear. So this is pretty much it. 16-inch Fox 2.0 coilovers with reservoirs, tube frame the rear, notch the frame for the coilovers so they'd fit, triangulated four-link, straight lowers, triangulated uppers, new disc brakes. Actually like these things a lot. These are tube D-ring shackle mounts from TMR Customs. Pretty cool. Tuck in there real nice. Jazz fuel cell. It's a 12-gallon cell with foam. Holds about 10 gallons of gas because of the foam. Yeah. Power tank. Let's see, I got the filter and the coilover reservoirs mounted there. So yeah. Anyway, I have some video from this weekend. Of course, I was having a ton of fun wheeling it. My wife was with me, you know, and she was enjoying, you know, riding with me as well as driving it herself. And, you know, we were just having a good old time. And, you know, we didn't take a whole lot of video, but we did get some. So I'm going to actually post that up right now. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Other than that, you know, this is how she sits. You know, I'm gonna do some tuning on the coilovers, dial her in a little bit, and you know, just wheel the hell out of her this season and just have some fun. So yeah. The only thing I will say is this. I opted for this build to not go with air bumps, and instead I opted to go with these right here, and they function and work very, very well. They limit the amount of up travel that, you know, I would want and I would need, so it doesn't, you know, rub up in the fender, and so I don't, you know, completely bottom out on the coilovers. But, you know, if I do drop off a large boulder, or if I come down a little bit hard, you know, the impact, because there's nothing to absorb that shock other than this little rubber bump on this solid DOM tube, you know, it definitely hits hard. So I will say that I probably should have gone with air bumps. It would have been worth a couple extra $100 that I would have spent to, you know, just do it right from the get-go and have those put in. But, you know, hindsight is always the case with a lot of these things, and you know, you kind of learn. So that was my only negative about the entire Shakedown run, was that I was like, damn, I should have gone with bump stops. So anyway, I'll probably end up adding bump stops in halfway through the season and towards the end of the season. You know, I've you know, done too much to it right now to want to start cutting and, you know, go down that route. So even though it's not hard and could throw them in pretty easily, I just want to wheel it and just have some fun and just kind of take some time off of like the modification side and just enjoy it for a little bit without actually having to dive back down in there and do that. So that's it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really wanted to do a lot more you know, how-to stuff or video of, you know, this as it was going on, and, you know I didn't do a whole lot, but you know, if you have any questions or if you're curious about it, you know, on any aspect or stage of the build, you know, let me know. I can try to do some more video or answer it in comments, you know. So yeah, that's it. All right guys, catch you guys next time.